Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy's Edge. This is Dave at Props 88. Today we're going to take this panel off the wall. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Man, that was hard. The new Rockin panel by Props 88. I think we need some lights. Lights on, guys. Alright, this is what it's going to look like. Magical stone will appear, and we'll have our little cool panel embedded in the stone. As you can see here, I took off all the pinstriping. Well, I took off the paper from the laser cut, and then we're going to paint all this white, and it'll give us instant pinstriping. Alright guys, I went outside, took the heat gun to it, and really went to town. And I gave it some curves, as you can see what I did here. Some up and down. You guys see that? So this is going to be basically off a wall. And then we're going to make it, we're going to top it off with some nice stone. I don't like to use paint for stone. I like to use texture. So when you hit it, it doesn't feel like foam, it feels like rock. And I'll show you that in a second. But that's the panel. And we're going to cut the hole in right over here. Okay. We have our foam, we have a little acrylic panel here. I just put this in the middle. It looks pretty good. I measured it so it's in the center, so I'm just going to take a little magic marker and we're going to trace over here just to get an outline. Doesn't have to be exact. You'll see what I'm going to do in a second. All right, that's good enough. Get over here. Go. Now we know where the panel is going to be. That's it. Now we're going to cut this out, and we're going to. So this is going to actually go inside this foam over here, and so it's the so the rock is kind of over, or rather the panel is inset. Okay, so let's start chopping away. All right, guys, we got the foam here. We got our little panel. Now I cut out, you saw previously, I kind of used a drill. A lot of people don't have a router, so I kind of use a drill to show you how to fill this out. And then this panel, it's black acrylic, will go right in there. I cut some holes out because we're going to put some greeblies in there and stuff like that with lights as well. Now, this is foam, and a lot of people might paint it, but we're not going to use paint because paint still gives it that, that foam sound. So what we're going to use to go over all this to make it look like stone. Can you see this bad boy, guys? This is, I bought this a while ago. Hopefully they still have it at Home Depot. but it's called, this brand is called Type 1, Type MyPay. Anyway, all it is tile glue. Now, there's has nice consistency, and you're going to see I'm going to apply this to this, and it gives it almost like a little harder shell sound, and it looks like stone when we're done. So, all right, let's get to it. Got this all back, all nice and dry, cracks everywhere. So now we're going to start the paint job. Here's a panel. Well, see the panel back in there. I'm going to take that off and we'll take this paper off a little bit, try to get around all these nooks and stuff. And then we'll start painting and put the texture on there. Actually, I'm not going to do the texture, we're just going to paint it. And then we can start adding all the electronics and buttons and all the other good stuff. Got all that stuff off. The hard part's going to be taking all this paper off, but it'll take off a little bit of this stuff. So we're going to get all the painting done now, then we'll eventually take off all the paper, the laser paper, and then we can start, once the paper's off, paper's off, then we can start adding our greeblies. Today's paint choices are black, brown, dark brown, light brown, and really light brown. All right, let's get going. And we are done painting. Let me turn that to you guys. Take a look at that. Let's see how that's coming out. Looks like real stone to me. Looking good. One part is going to take all this paper off. Yeah, we might get a little paint in the little pinstriping, but who cares? It's supposed to be outside the rest of it. So it'll be 90% clean, but that'll give it a good texture. And really quick, I like to, don't just leave your brush strokes like this to make it more like stone. So it gives like a little texture to it. You want to see stone is not painted normally. All right, let's get this to dry. Come back. We'll take off the laser paper here, and then we can start installing our greeblies. Next, we're going to use a little Mod Podge. We want kind of this is satin, so we want a little shine to the rock. We want this dullness. It looks pretty cool, but sometimes the rock is a little bit shiny. So we'll just put a light coat around there. And then once that's done, then we can take off our paper and then put our greeblies on. Then we'll see the final product. right, guys, we are done. We got everything glued in, all the LEDs, everything's hot glued in here. We got everything taped and hot glued. Now, the final reveal. Let's check it out.